Hey beloved, hey community, hey family. I hope you all are doing well. I just wanted to stop in and give y'all some quick prayer and pull some cards from this Ancestor Oracle deck. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I want Spirit to give us a word. It doesn't have to be for the day, for the weekend. It could just be for whatever. Let's just see what Spirit has to say. Let's pray. Spirit, I come before you. I thank you. I glorify you for this day. I thank you for your love, your grace, and mercy. I thank you that you help us to see that we are worthy, that your Son, for those of us that do believe in Yeshua HaMashiach, who most people know as Jesus Christ, for those of us that do believe in him, I thank you that you allow us to see, that you help us to understand that he died. And because he died for us, we are worthy of grace. We are worthy of grace. We're worthy of mercy. We're worthy of compassion, oh God. And I thank you for peace. I thank you for prosperity. I thank you for abundance in all its forms. And I thank you that the people that I'm ministering to, those here in the dorothyshouse community, know that they are worthy, that you are the currency. You are the currency. All things that you need and desire must flow to you because you are the currency. You are the magnetic energy. You are the source energy manifested in this beautiful human form. You are the reflection of the moon and the sun. The stars lives in your eyes, baby. Okay? So help us to see that, oh God, that we may understand our worth, that we are able to transition into our authenticity as we get away from conformity, oh God. Help us to see that we are worthy of all that we desire, of all that you created us to be, for we are not waiting on you. We are waiting on ourselves to do the necessary healing work so we can progress forward. So help us today and every day and all the days of our life. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, I pray, Ashe, and amen. So let's just get 3 cards. 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards. Okay, if they don't come out on this one, I'm going to just do the old-fashioned pull. I feel like they go one. Spirit's like, can you wait on me, please? Can you be patient? I feel like this one is trying to come out. I'll take that one. One more. One more. I'll take both of them. I'll take both of them. Thanks, 5 cards. This is 5. That's fine. Y'all finna get a whole message. Okay, it's crazy. Okay. Are these on order, Spirit? This needs to go here. Are these in order? These are in order. These can go either way. All right, so here we go. Why you so stagnant, boo? Why you so stagnant? Move your body, okay? Dance, breathe, flow, right? It is the rhythm of the body that liberates. It is the rhythm of the tongue that liberates, right? Why are you standing still? Why are you being stagnant? Why are you not expressing yourself verbally, right? Movement, dance is not just about physical movement, but it's also the rhythm of the tongue, right? It is the rhythm of your divine nature. What is your divine nature? Is attached to your authenticity. The reason you can't move your body as you desire, as you imagine, because you're not living in authenticity. Conformity has you bound. It has you stagnated, so you can't move your feet, baby. You need to move your feet. Dancing is about joy. It's about liberation. Why aren't you moving your feet? What is keeping you from moving your feet? I just gave you one answer: conformity. Conformity is not something that God has established. It's something that colonial power has established. It's something that's rooted in fear. You are fearless, right? So move your feet. Move your body. Elder, and I'm sorry for calling you boo. If she's watching this, she'll know who this for. I just found out you was elder from the proverbial experience, so my apologies. Move your body, right? And when you're able to move your body, right, you can connect with the divine rhythm, the divine feminine rhythm, which is found in water, right? Water is feminine energy. This is why we pour libation, because it gives way to birth, right? Water is a birthing canal, right? And if you're able to move your body, if you're able to move your feet, if you're able to get unstagnated, unstuck in conformity, baby, you can find your divine rhythm and flow with the water, right? And you can birth something that is new, right? You can birth your authenticity, right? Well, how can I birth my authenticity if it's already mine? You need to give birth to it so it can fully blossom, because it has never been nurtured, baby. Water will nurture it, right? Go back into your ethnicity. In what ways did your people use the water, right? Knowing where your bloodline comes from is imperative because your rituals depend, not your rituals don't depend, but they stem from your heritage, right? So what is the blood that is in your heritage, right? What is the blood of your ethnicity? Yeah, you may be black in America, okay, but where your roots come from, baby, where your ancestors come from, and how did they use the water? What did they do with the water? Because they wasn't stagnant, right? Stagnation was not a part of our ancestors' journey, right? Until they got here. Oppression is a stagnant thing. It may be moving, but it ain't moving to freedom, right? If it ain't about healing and liberation, baby, it's stagnant. So you need to learn how to move your body once you understand how your people work with the water, right? How are you working with water? Why are you not working with water? Has water been coming up in your dreams and you've been ignoring it? Don't ignore the signs, baby. Don't ignore the signs, right? So this is ocean water spirits. Hydrate, right? Hydrating, you could just be drinking water, but hydrating is also about your spiritual nourishment. And dancing is a part of your spiritual nourishment. You can't move your body. You can't get unstuck if you're not hydrated spiritually, right? So work with the water, right? So water is also feminine energy. It gives birth, right? Many of you all need to focus, right? And this goes to the focusing on children. It could be your physical children, but it could be something that you are birthing, right? It could be something that you're continuing. It could be ancestral work that you have picked up, that you have adopted, right? And you have made it into your own right. So that is what you need to focus on. But you can't do that if you're not hydrated and if you're not fluid, baby. You might as well be stagnated if you're not fluid, if you're not moving forward, right? If you're not hydrated, if you're not fluid, you're stagnant in a sense, right? And your focus need flexibility, right? Children need flexibility, right? Because they're growing, they're forever changing, they're discovering who they are, they should be, right? Because if you're stagnant, right? If you stagnant, if you ain't moving your body, if you ain't have no space to move your body, then you damn sure may not be giving your children any space to do that because your parents didn't do it for you. Okay, receive this word and do it for your children. Right? Because the focus is not just centering your attention on them, it's learning how they need to be nurtured, how they need to be empowered, how they need to be liberated, how they need to be reconciled with themselves and therefore their ancestral heritage, okay? So water, feminine energy, helps you to remain fluid. It keeps you hydrated, right? It keeps you moving. What are the water spirits that you need to work with? Okay, call them forth, right? Put a hedge of protection around yourself. Give it boundaries. You can give spirit and you can give your ancestors or other spirits boundaries. What are the boundaries you need to put in places to know that you are secure? You are source energy. You can manifest and create anything for yourself. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay, I'm going to take this one out of order. Right? So explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, and record. Oh, it was right. My bad, spirit. Okay, so these going to go hand in hand. Your whole self-health, right? Natural therapies, balance. Your whole self-health, right? Your whole self-health. So let's go back. When you focus, right, on children or whatever it is in your hand, right? You need spiritual nourishment, but you also need physical nourishment, right? And physical nourishment is not necessarily about what you're putting in your body, but how you treat your body. Your body is doing what it's doing because there's not enough medicine in your body. There's not enough herbs, water, turmeric, all this holistic stuff. There's not enough of that in your body, right? And nor are you placing, and you're not placing your body in position to receive medicine, meaning you're not putting yourself in position to meditate, to do yoga, to take walks outside, to go to the gym, or however you need to work your body. This is why you're stagnated, because your body is not in position. This is why you cannot move, right? And another reason we cannot move, because again, we're not putting our body in positions of health, right? This is just not necessarily what you're putting in your body, but the position that you're putting your body in. Natural therapies and balance. Where's the balance with your body, right? Natural therapies is like acupuncture, what's this therapy? Hypnotherapy. You know what I'm saying? Meditation, getting a chakra clearings. You know what I'm saying? I do balance chakras. I'm attuned for Reiki 1 and 2. But listen, those are your natural therapies, right? As Black folk, I'm assuming many of you all in this space are Black. But for those of you who are not, this still applies to you. What we eat is also tied to our ethnic, our ancestral heritage, okay? If you haven't seen High on the Hog, you need to go watch it, right? But you also need to be mindful. And when you watch it, you're going to be curious about what your ancestors ate when they were here and where they came from, right? So trying to align to what they ate before the Atlantic slave trade, and it's another name for that I forgot and I need to remember. understanding their diet before they were brought to America is also going to be imperative for your movement. This is all flowing together so well. It's going to be imperative for your movement, right? Because you're not just trying to live for you, honey. You're healing your lineage 7 generations forward and backwards, right? So everything is full circle. It's a cosmology, right? Everything is full circle. The more you can get back, the more you allow yourself to be fluid, the more that you can birth and focus, right? And then you can also focus on what it is that you're putting in your body so that you won't remain stagnant. This whole thing is about liberation. Because if it ain't about liberation and healing, Erica Cody ain't going to be talking about it. You dig? Okay? You need to move. And when you're able to do that, when you're fluid, right? When you're able to work with feminine energies, when you're able to work with water spirits, when you allow yourself to be fluid and focus on birthing what it is you need to birth it, you can explore your creative side. Because guess what? You got the movement, you got the water, you got the focus and concentration, and you got the nourishment. You understand what I'm saying? Then comes the audacity to really explore your creative nature. And your creative nature is also in your gifts. You understand what I'm saying? Your creative nature is also in your gifts. So if you're a tarot reader, that's your creative nature. If you're a voodoo priest or a voodoo priest or a hoodoo practitioner, right? If you're an intercessor or a prophet, if you are a yogi, right? Whatever it is that your gifts are, you're able to do that and explore your creative side. You can visualize, you can paint, right? You can record. Why don't you do a vlog or something? Journal about it so you can always have something to go back to. So when you think you're getting stuck, when you can't move your body, you will have the record of how you liberated yourself and what was the liberated moment. Okay? So explore your creative nature. Move your body. Connect with the feminine energy to be fluid and forward moving. Focus. Concentrate. You know, center your whole self-health, right? So that you're able to fully and with audacity, right? Explore your creative nature. Because this is where you're going to find your authenticity, baby. This is where like conformity is going to fall to the ground when you explore your creative nature. You're going to be like, oh, I was this person all along. You better believe it, honey, because you are a reflection of the divine. You are spirit in the flesh. When you can find your creative nature, baby, you can dig deeper into your authenticity. And your authenticity is your confirmation. It is your confirmation for being here. Okay, God ain't going to create you if you can't be free. Right? Like Ebony Janice says, Yeshua HaMashiach created us, set us free for the sake of freedom. You dig what I'm saying? In your creativity, you'll be able to find pieces of your authenticity and it'll liberate you. You're going to be able to say, fuck conformity. I want you to be able to say it too. And I'm a pastor and I'm saying that. I'm a cousin preacher and pastor. Most of them do it. They just don't do it in front of you. I ain't got nothing to hide, okay? Okay, Erica, that's enough. You cutting up now. That's it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what's up. Oh, and if you guys want to book one-to-one readings, tarot and oracle readings, you can do that with the link below. You also can book an intuition activation for if your intuition is blocked or you're trying to figure out why you can't trust your intuition. You can receive a letter with spirit, and they'll probably tell me to pull some oracle cards for you too. You can book that. And if you guys are interested, I'm doing a 3-day workshop entitled Healing and Protection. Loving and leaning on the moon, sun, and stars. I put the link below too so you guys can click on that and get this healing work. Peace and love. I love y'all. It was 13/3/33 when I said I'm done. All right, y'all. Bye.